Today I am repairing this little solar powered string light set, and what happened with this one is got yanked on, pulled out. Got this at the REI garage sale for cheap, so I'm going to cut this open and then solder that back onto the board and glue it back up. Alright, so with a razor blade I've managed to get that popped open. There we go. So, yeah, I think our pins are all good actually, which is pretty awesome. Yep, all 4 of those pins are still good, so that's pretty great. Here's our little chip. The wire colors are still on there too, so it'll be really easy to solder back on. Alright, so next step is going to get to get these wires exposed here. This is basically like the style of cable that is used on headphones. Okay, so here's our 3 wires. We're just gonna start by tinning these ends and then soldering it up. Alright, so we're gonna dip each of these in some soldering paste to get that solder to stick. Alright, got all 3 of those tinned pretty good. A really good trick that I've used before is just to heat this up, heat the solder up to remove it. So we heat it up and then just give it a good tap on something. So let me try that. Let's see. There we go. So check that out. I don't know if you can see, but that, if you have the ability to do that, it's a really easy way to remove solder. I'm just going to go ahead and do that with all 3 of these. That'll make it really easy. There we go. Got those all cleaned out. Alright, let's see if we can get this going now. There we go. Alright, so I got the red in there. Let it cool for a sec. Okay. Alright, last one. Let's get this little guy in here. There we go. There's all 3 of those. Bend them down flat. That's fine. Perfect. Okay, cool. We're good to go. Alright, so just going to put a little glue around here. Clean this up just a tiny bit with the razor blade. Okay, that's good. Good. So now all we need to do is drop this back in. And oh gosh, so sticky. What I'm going to do is just put a couple drops on here. Should have worn gloves. I would recommend wearing gloves. I'm going to put a drop in here to kind of prevent this from getting pulled out again. Same over here. It's getting very messy. Alright, so now we're just going to set this in here. Both sides. Drop this over the top. Yep, looks pretty good. Shove that in there a little more, and then I'm going to squeeze it back together. I think what I'm going to do is just throw a clamp on here. I'm going to put some glue in here, throw a clamp on, and we'll call it good. You can basically use the same exact method with headphones. If you break a cable with headphones, I've done that many times, works very well. There we go. Looks pretty good. Alright, I'm just going to leave it like that while it dries. I think it'll be good. Yep, perfect.